Joining us here on stage would be the Deputy Representative of the Supreme Leader of Iran, Dr. Mohammad Hossein Ziyaeenia, who is going to be in conversation with Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan on the very topic of what's the way forward for Iran. Let's welcome him on stage.
A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Over to you, Madhav.
Thanks again, Hina, as well as Amita. And thank you so much, Dr. Mohammad Hossein Ziyaeenia, for joining us. Dr. Mohammad Hossein Ziyaeenia is, of course, the Deputy Representative of the Supreme Leader of Iran. So I request you to take the mic, please. Sir, first question to you. In the midst of all this war, in the fog of war, as they call it, there's a lot of propaganda, there's a lot of information, there's a lot of disinformation that's out there. How at the moment is Mr. Mushtabah Khamenei, the Ayatollah, doing at the moment? Because there are reports that are coming in that he's injured. Some say that he's not doing too well. What can you tell us, sir?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First of all, let me have greeting with the dearest audience that we are having here, and also all the brothers and sisters who are watching this program. And I should express my condolences for the martyrdom of our late leader, Hazrat Ayatollah al-Uzma Sayyid Ali Khamenei Rizwanullah Ta'ala alayhi, the father of the current leader in Iran. And we are sad for this loss. It was really a big loss, great loss for all of us. Losing a leader is not something that you lose a politician. Leader is the father of the nation. And we deeply feel that we have lost our father. You remember the burial ceremony of late Imam Khomeini Rizwanullah Ta'ala alayhi, the establisher of the Islamic Revolution of Iran. It is recorded in the Guinness Book as the largest burial ceremony. Now we have lost our second leader, our second father. And he was the father of the nation that even up to now, because of the continuous bombing in our cities, we couldn't find a time even to bury his body. Because we are worried that maybe in the middle of the burial ceremony, because masses, they will collect it. They will come from every city of the country, they will collect, and they want to do mourning. But who knows that all of a sudden one of those missiles come exactly in the middle of the population. That's why even we didn't find a time, a proper time, an opportunity to bury the body of our leader. This is the thing that we have to consider. Iranian nation, they are very loyal. So that you saw in the day of victory of the Islamic Republic of Iran, the memorandum of that day, that is 22nd of Bahman, according to Iranian calendar. People were in the street, chanting, supporting the government. And all of a sudden, a missile hit and targeted next street. And many got injured, some got martyred. Yet you saw that people looking toward the place that was just bombed, shouting, Allahu Akbar, means that we are not afraid of these bombings. So, getting martyred is the concept that is rooted in our culture, that is rooted in our belief. Its origin is not for today, yesterday, or this year, that year. No, it's coming from very, very, very long heritage that we have and we have received. So even in your culture, you have the concept of shaheed. That is a very important term. So our leader got martyred and he is shaheed. And we do believe that shaheed is alive. Shaheed is alive and he is with us. He is assisting us. He is helping us. He is crying for the people as he was doing in his life. You know, getting martyred was the desire and wish of Ayatollah Uzma Sayyid Ali Khamenei. I think some of the audience here, they remember when the burial ceremony of our great General Qasim Soleimani, Rizwanullah Ta'ala alayh, was on process, and Ayatollah Uzma Sayyid Ali Khamenei was leading the prayer. He was asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, his God, in that prayer, full of tears. His face was full of tears. And he was saying, وَارْزُقْنَا الشَّهَادَةَ فِي سَبِيلِكَ يَا مَوْلَاي. Oh my Lord, please give me this shahadat on your way. So his prayer was accepted by the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it shows that the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loved him, that accepted his prayer. So, you know, we are not afraid of martyrdom. We love martyrdom. This is the concept that we have to consider.
No, the reason I asked you this question is that both US and Israel says that Mr. Mushtabah Khamenei has not been seen since those strikes took place. So someone over here in touch with him, has anyone spoken to him? How is he doing? Is a very important question that people would like to know.
Everything is having its own process. When you want to find someone, maybe you can ask other people that's why he is not here, he is there. So Iran has, you know, the system of the government of Iran is showing that the leader is doing its role very good. And he is guiding and giving the guidelines for the nation. That is the role of the leader in Iran. And
right.
It's, you know, it's done and it's, you know, going on also. So we have no concern about this. And we received 2-3 messages also from His Excellency Hazrat Ayatollah Sayyid Mushtabah Khamenei. So we have no concern about this,
right.
And we are assured.
No, the reason I'm asking this also is that are there very real security concerns in the sense that we saw how Mr. Larijani and others came out in public. They were with the people in Tehran.
Yeah.
And a few days later, we saw the strike in which Mr. Larijani was killed. So are there some very, very serious security concerns in that sense, which is why we're not seeing him in public?
You know, everyone has, you know, the role that is necessary for him. When Shahid Larijani comes to the street, he had to do this for the mission and for the responsibility that he was feeling about, you know, nation. But it's not like that, that everybody who comes to the street is killed. No. The head of judiciary power, Ayatollah Ejei, he was there. Many other people, you know, I do not want to name the figures who are coming to the streets in Iran. You know, in the system of Iran, the officials feel that they are with people. They
right.
are from people and they are with people. So they come, they have meetings, they have talks, they have, they deliver lectures. But sometime in the middle of the war, maybe this figure comes more to the public, that one comes less to the public. And this is very normal. For
right.
example, if different countries in the middle of the war, everyone comes to the street and, have a public lecture.
Right. Right. But, there's a reason I'm asking you this question, because a large number of the leaders, have been killed in these recent strikes. Now, the question that many are asking is who's in control of the regime? Is it only Mr. Mushtabah Khamenei? Is it Mr. Pezeshkian, the president? Or does IRGC now have a major say in how the regime is being run in Iran?
There are some very important concepts that we have to consider. First of all, Iran is a great country that is having its own government that has been chosen by the people of Iran 47 years ago. And this system, this government that is called sometimes in the media as regime, is a system and government that has been chosen by the nation of Iran in a very, very clear election in 1979 revolution. And from that moment on, almost more than 50 elections, I mean major elections, I'm not talking about, small elections that, in this district, that part, no. More than 50 elections have been taking place in Iran. And we had our officials being chosen by the people. So this is the first issue that we have to consider. Second of all, when a system is like this, it cannot be like that, okay, this man all of a sudden comes and usurps everything and now he's controlling the country. No, it's not like that. If it was like that, as you mentioned, some of the officials in Iran got martyred, assassinated by foreign attacks. So if the country was only relying on their decisions, then this country definitely had to collapse. But you see that it's almost a month that we are defending ourselves. So that's the point that I need to mention, the third very, very important point, and that is Islamic Republic of Iran, this country, is relying on its nation. Every individual person of this population, 19 million population, feels himself or herself responsible for the country. And they think that we have to defend our country. Nowadays, because we are not having the ground war, so people are bombed, and they cannot defend their country by any means, but to come to the streets and say that we are supporting our country, our government. So you see that every day, every night, in every city of Iran, people are coming to the streets, are saying that we are with the government, we are with our forces, we back them, they are our sons defending us, and we give all the support that is in our access to them. So this is the way that the Islamic Republic of Iran is working and is going on, and every day its future, as you see, in this 47 years, year by year, day by day, month by month, you see that it's going forward and it's receiving more success also.
But, we had seen similar protests take place. We all know what has happened as far as Mahsa Amini is concerned. We'd seen even in January, some protests that were happening. Are you saying that the US bombing has even ended that dissent against the regime which existed until a few months ago?
Excuse me, I again received the term of regime, and that's why I'm, insisting on this term, that this is not a regime. Calling a government, a country, a regime is something that is just it comes to media only, you know, it's not a professional word for a country.
The anti-government protests, we can say. There were
Yeah.
some protests that took place. You would also admit, because there was huge amount of, police action to try and quell those protests. Are you saying today that those protests, those who were on the streets, are today in support of the government following these strikes?
Exactly, that is the point that I'm saying, yes. And that's why I say that Iranian nation are the ones that are keeping this country, alive, and are trying, doing their best to support their country. Before 3-4 months, we had some unrest in Iran. What was the reason of those unrest? Economic problems. From where these economic problems was occurred in Iran economy? From sanctions. And these sanctions, from which side they have been posed on our country? So, yes, people had concern. People, they came to the street. Even our late Supreme Leader, he clearly stated that this is our people's right to have some protests. They are not feeling well about the sanctions that we are tolerating. But to the moment that it was a discussion between government and the nation, people were giving their word and government was listening to them. But all of a sudden, some, let me say, people or troops that were supported from outside of the country, they penetrated the country and they targeted people.
Penetrated from where?
Yeah.
Where did they come from?
We are attacked nowadays by which countries? They
sponsored the protests? US and Israel sponsored the protests, you're saying?
Definitely they were sponsored from outside. And they were thinking that, okay, having this unrest, because we have put sanctions on Iran, and now people are having some unrest. They want to protest. So if some of the people get killed because the family is losing his child, his son, his daughter, the parents, they would get upset. Now, they are saying that the government is killing our children. Right? So now it's the time to change the government in Iran. But it was not as they wanted. Yes, we lost our brothers and sisters. But as you saw, our government is there. Iran is there. The country was peaceful. And when they understood, these foreign powers, they understood that this is useless.
Right. But
Then they decided to attack. You know, when in the middle of the negotiation, if our government is not backed by the nation, so why they want to negotiate with this government? This is a very important question.
But are the negotiations on? That was my question. President Trump says there are negotiations on. The Iranian government says they are not on. So what is the truth?
The thing that we are witnessing is that war is on. Why? Because exactly in the middle of the negotiation, that even the foreign minister of the countries that they were involved in the negotiation, they were negotiating with us, they clearly announced, everyone from Oman, from different countries, they announced that negotiation is going forward and everything is good. And all of a sudden, what happened? We were targeted. So, from our side, we think that to the point that there would be a guarantee about this issue that our country, our people, our nation, our students, our children, our hospitals, our resources would not be attacked by foreign powers. Again, this is the time that war is on because they are attacking us. you can say war is finished when they say that, okay, we want to stop our attacks. This was a wrong action that we did, and we want to start negotiations. Have you heard this from the officials? They want just to say that, okay, we want to, negotiations is, on the process. With whom? Please give the names. None of the officials in Iran, they are saying that we had negotiations. Anyway, to the moment that the bombing on our cities, Minab is not a, big city in Iran. School is somewhere that everyone understands that military forces are not there. But yet, our children, they got killed in this school. When the school is full of the students, sometimes you target the school when the students are home, but sometimes you target this school, the students are there, you target it, some of the students get killed. The principal of the school called the parents, come and collect your children, they are not safe here. And after 15, 20 minutes, you target the same place again. This is the war that we are having. This is the negotiation that they are having with us. This is the oppression that they want to put on our nation, and they say, please accept it. This is our gift to you. So
no sign of a ceasefire likely? The fighting
be...
is not likely to end anytime soon. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry?
There's no likelihood of a ceasefire or the war ending anytime soon. Is that what you're saying?
We are completely ready for ceasefire. We are completely ready for ceasefire. But when it will be, we don't know. As we were not aware about the moment that war was started, because we didn't start the war, we are not aware about the moment that they want to stop this war. When they want to finish this bombing, when they want to finish this oppression, when they want to finish this massacre, when they want to finish targeting people. This is the time, this is the point that it should be asked from them. That you started this, now when do you want to finish it? It's almost a month. When you think that your warplanes, warships are fed up with blood, when you think that the time of killing people is set up and is finished and people can live safely, this is the decision that they have to make it clearly, because they made the decision of attacking clearly. So we are fully ready for ceasefire.
Right.
We do not want our people to get killed.
Right.
We are the nation that you can search the history. Throughout the history in United States, history is almost 400 years. In this era, to which country our country, Iran, has invaded? You can name it. But, so this nation, this country, the Islamic Republic of Iran, is the country of peace, is the country that is looking for ceasefire, but is the country that is looking for its dignity also. Dignity is very important for us, and we have dedicated our lives, our youngsters, our children, for the dignity of human being.
Right. Thank you so much, Dr. Mohammad Hossein Ziyaeenia, for joining us and sharing with us your views and joining us here at the Times Now Summit. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your invitation.